Well, it's time to get deep. How deep? Really deep. All right. Okay. Well, it's no wonder why people can't get over this racist mentality. We have um, we have Hollywood using these crappy ass movies that keep feeding us these stupid reminders of how it once was here in America and how many mistakes America has done before becoming who we are becoming now, which is this beautiful nation. And um, you know, movies like Get Out, you know, like for real, like that. If anybody was living in the South at that time, please tell me if you drank some tea and all of a sudden you were like hypnotized and you were like under some kind of I don't know zombie effect. I didn't see the movie because I don't watch these race-baited movies like most people do. We have Get Out, and then we have what's that other one, the new one, Detroit, about the cop who is blamed for doing something racist. It's like, why do we need to keep getting reminders of um, of our tragedies and how we treated people and how we can't just move forward, you know? Like, for example, let me ask you this. At some point, we've all had girlfriends and ex-girlfriends and so forth and so forth, and boyfriends or whatever. You know? What do we do to get over our boyfriend and girlfriend? I can tell you this: as sure as Donkey Dingus, we do not look at old videos and stare at old photos of our loved ones and remember how how beautiful or how whatever it is that people think about their exes. You know, I haven't had an ex since like high school. I married my wife from high school, so I don't have an ex. I just have my wife. So I don't understand. I don't know. I know what people do with exes stuff. With exes, what do you call it? Mementos or pictures and things that they leave behind. Some people decide to burn them. Some people decide to cut them. Old pictures when you guys lived together. You know, when you guys were together and you like that picture maybe because you think you look hot in it or whatever. So, um, anyhow, I'm thinking too many things at once. I have a problem with thinking about that. Anyways, so how do you know we can't we never move on from our exes without by looking at our old pictures and old videos and the things where it will remind us of how it once was or what we once had, you know, per se, or how good it was, or in some cases, in the cases where some people get beat in the relationships, you know, they don't remind themselves of how bad it was when they were getting beat, or how you know how it hurt, or how oh man, I remember when that time when my ex boyfriend or my ex husband punched me in the face and gave me a black eye, and I was all knocked out and looking all like this, you know. Stuff like that. You know, we don't think of things like that. We don't try to remind ourselves of things like that. We get over it by moving forward as far as like, look at what I have now. Look at the new person that I have that I'm involved with now. Or I'm no longer with that person and I don't need anybody right now because I'm doing a lot better. Anyhow, however it is that we do, that Americans do to get, that people do to get over it, then they get over it. Um, the same thing with our nation. You know, America. Yeah, America was founded with slavery, with a lot of bad things that happened in this land. You know, we brought people. Well, not we, but Europeans brought people in ships. You know, to make them slaves for and work for cheap labor, I guess, or yeah, I guess cheap labor because all they did was get fed and shot the basic, you know, basic needs, I guess. Or sometimes words or no means, so they just get beat and killed or whatever. I wasn't alive at those times. Um, but um, not only did they bring black people from in ships, they brought people from Asia. Asians, Asians were here. They're the ones responsible for the railroads. They helped build the railroads. They brought the Irish people, so the white people, the white Europeans that did not have a lot of money, or were not wealthy enough, or were not born into good families. They were also white slaves. They had the Irish, the, the the Asian, the blacks, and then we cannot forget like the first slaves that we had here. Um, they were living here prior to the Europeans, prior to the European jacking. So when they came over and offered the Thanksgiving or whatnot, they had many people here. Some people call them Cherokee. Some people call them Navajo. Some people call them Apaches. Etc. Anyhow, the European killed most of them, so they had tons of work that no American would do. So they brought and sold slaves. Kind of like what today. Democrats want illegals here because they think that no Americans want to do those type of works that um, I guess lower wage employees would do. Like pick grapes and pick oranges and stuff like that. Um, so there's no doubt that America has a racist problem, but not only a white supremacist problem, but we also have a BLM, the Black Lives Matter problem. We have La Raza problem. We have the Black Panthers. We have the NAACP. We have the KKK. We have the Nazis, the white nationalists, and I can keep going. But the most dangerous, in my opinion, and the most like craziest, dangerous, nastiest um, organization that there is out there, that's the um, that's the feminist movement. But that's also another that's also another video, and I'm not joking about that. I do think that they're the nastiest, anyways, and the most dangerous. But well, I don't believe America is racist as it was back in the early days. Nowadays America has black colleges, black CEOs. Shoot, look at Oprah, look at Jay-Z, look at half of Beyonce, look at a quarter of Drake, look at LeBron James, look at Nicki Minaj. They're all multi-millionaires and they're black. Most of them, except for like Drake and Beyonce, they're not full black. Right? They're black enough to make it, to claim black. And so they have money. Americans are acting like people are getting lynched, hanged, or losing the rights to vote. You know, when when they're not. They're not. That's not the reality. That's what the media wants you to think. Everybody has the same right as the white person being born in the hospital right now. The white baby, the black baby, the brown baby, the black baby, the yellow baby, the purple baby. And I'm only using colors because that's what people want you to think. But in reality, we're all Americans. And the only reason they want people to call yourselves African American or Mexican American or Asian American or whatever American is because they don't want you to identify as American. But you are an American. You're an American. If you want to put a color, you're an American black, I guess. I'm an American brown. American yellow, American white. There's no more European lineage being passed down in generations. We become a nation of diversity and and equality. In the military, when I was in the military, we were all equally pieces of crap, just like what the drill sergeant said. You know, there's no race here. It's all just one color, and that's what I always saw. And yeah, I met people that have never seen black people. I had friends that never seen a black person um, because they lived in the country, and you know everything was cool. There was no fighting. There was no hanging. There was no lynching going on. There was no name calling. There was nothing. Everybody was like whatever. But the media is feeding this face narrative that America is back in the 1960s or prior to that, when before the civil rights movement, when the black people were being lynched and they were being slaves and they were doing this and they were doing that. Look at the sports. Look at the athletes. Look at the athletes. Look at all sports. Even hockey now. Even hockey, they have black people in hockey. What the hell? When I was growing up, black person in hockey, it's never unheard of. A friend of mine, Mitchell, from the military, when we were in Kentucky, said he told me we're made for the summer. We're okay for the summer, but when it comes to the cold, he said we ain't made for that shit. So, so a black person playing hockey was so unheard of back when I was growing up in the early '90s, '80s, '90s, and now there's black people playing hockey. So I mean, where's the race coming out here? I don't get it. I don't see it. Help me understand. Um, there's those those athletes, LeBron James, making way more money than veterans are, and veterans are fighting to keep you alive and keep your freedoms, keep you keep you safe at night, and keep you protected. So there's athletes making way more money than veterans that are that are black, that are white, that are Chinese and Mexican, and everybody's okay with that, but they're trying to focus on the little person. But then again, everybody has a right and the same opportunity as LeBron James to play a sport. I asked myself to join the military as the black doctor down the street, or the black cop, or the black lawyer, or the Chinese lawyer. Everybody has the same options. Just not everybody takes the same or chooses the right opportunities or the right path to get to where you need to go. And they like to play the victim card. And that's one thing. A lot of people like to play the victim card, and we need to get over the victim card. We're all victims of a racial profiling at one point or another. White people have been called crackers for ages. Black people have been called. Do you know what black people have been called? It rhymes with nigga, but it's the other word with the ER at the end. You know, Mexicans have been called wetbags and border jumpers and beaners and so many other words, that I know. But Chinese people have been called chins, nips, chingalings, rice burners, whatever. But that's besides the point. You know, and that's the point that I'm trying to get. We all get some kind of race profile at some point in our life, and we either choose to believe it and live with it, or we choose to look look over it and rise above it, and that's what we need to do. And I believe that with with um, with removing all these special opportunities like affirmative action, and if we get rid of all these other things like the black colleges and stuff like that, and she start treating everybody as equal, or just by their intellect and not by like the color of their skin or by the way that they look, but more of their intellect, then you would judge everybody equally, because everybody has the same opportunity to learn at the same level of public school. That's which is offered to most Americans. But um, you know, so that's all I gotta say. But I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with this. What if? Now, I have a question. What if white people had white colleges only, like black colleges, like black people have predominantly black colleges now? Let me know what you think in the comments. Comment below. Don't forget to hit the unlike or the like button and subscribe. I'll answer the comments in the next video next week. And also, I will post the good ones. I will post them on the screen because that's what I would do. I think they're pretty good. So let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, like, unlike, unlike. Unlike or like, up or down, or whatever it is. Don't forget to subscribe to get down. Never get down. Until next time, we've gone deep enough.